It's a big call. Dallas gets a line change here. Brock Nelson accelerates with a ton of speed to the slot. A shot. They score! Guess who? It's Gabriel Landeskog! 3-0. Colorado. By Parayko. Scheifele out of the corner. Shoved a bit by Thomas. It's loose. They score! Alex Iafallo out in front. In the right place at the right time. The Jets have tied it. With Morrissey. 1:37 left. Scheifele across it goes. They score! It's Kyle Connor with 1:36 left in regulation. Winnipeg by 1.
And he's right back on looking at this matchup.
And Pounce on. There's a score on the deflection. Tim Stutzla on, and Ottawa has. Away goes Batherson. Batherson across. That picked off by Benoit. And he'll start back. So on Benoit into the zone. Drops for Domi. He's through. Domi scores! Max Domi's the overtime hero in game 2. The Canadian Tire Center's rocking. Matthews wins the draw. Benoit scores! Simon Benoit! He set up the winner 2 nights ago. And he has the game winner in game 3.
Faber helps Wild get the puck off the draw. Then Middleton flubbed the pass. It comes to Smith in front off of Middleton. Pinballs around and they score! Ivan Barbashev wins game 4 for Vegas.
Lost it to Johnston. Fired towards the net. On the doorstep. Score! Dodano! We're tied! Johnson. Blackwell into the slot. Shoots. Save made through traffic by Blackwood. Blackwell scores! It's over! This series is tied!
Break though, Scott Lawton did kind of limp down the tunnel for the Maple Leafs into their dressing room, so he is not on the bench. Shabbat, wrist shot, scores! Brady Tkachuk got a piece, and Ottawa back within 1. Loose stick on the ice, as out of the box comes Riley. Here's Perron. He scores! David Perron from below the goal line, off the arm of Stolarz. Game 6 is tied. Flooded over top of the goal. Domi finds the loose puck, still with it. Sets up Pacioretty, they score! It's Max Pacioretty, and it's 3-2 Toronto.
What a wrist shot by Pacioretty. And this all started with the stretch pass by the Leafs.
Van Riemsdyk now will look up the middle as Montreal finally completes that change. Mangiapane with room, scores! Andrew Mangiapane with 3:37 to go in regulation gives the Capitals the lead.
Can't take the puck away, now does. Skates to stick away from Drouin. Played ahead to Marchment. Marchment drives to the net. He holds, finds a cutter, score! Marchment sets up Sagan!
So the most different goal scorers in a playoff game for the Kings since Game 2 of the 2014 Cup Final against the Rangers. Walking in, the Oilers score. Skates it to the middle. Shot missed the net, loose, and it's pushed out of the slot. Sent down low by Wallman. Here is McDavid walking in. McDavid pass in front. They score! Zach Hyman in a 1-goal game with 2:04 to go. Again, the empty net for the Oilers. Draisaitl into the zone. McDavid gets around Anderson. McDavid cuts in. Shot! Score! low. That's broken up by Gavrikov. Racing up ice. More for LA. Hits the brakes. Hits the trailer. Now much. And the Kings answer.
Another big stop. McKeeb for Nylander. Holds on. Brings one. Edwin Larson scores! On a brilliant seam pass from Nylander. Here goes Tyler Klevenin on his backhand. Put that high, and Stolar's got a piece of that. Played to the line, but not out. Sanderson help. Scores! Jake Sanderson through! And the Senators still have life.
In that last play, they just move it back to Pesce, able to clear it 200 feet. Now Jarvis to Al, right back to Jarvis to Al, again to Jarvis, he scores! The Canes are back in it! As Jarvis and Al back and forth, Jarvis speeding Markstrom. It's a 2-1 game. They pulled them within one. Puck comes out in front, there's a shot, but Jacoby does not go. Markstrom back in front, Aho, he scores! Sebastian Aho! And the power play goal ties this game at 2 with 7:40 to play. The Canes have come back to tie. Good shift there, as you say, from that fourth line in many ways. Nemitz now in, makes the move. Nemitz the shot. He scores! He scores! Jamal Nemitz, the 21-year-old, is the hero. And the Devils are alive and well in this series.
Leaves it for Reinhart. Waiting. Allen goal save, rebound, and Buck scores! This one will count, and we're tied at 2. And we're even with 3:45 to go. And the crowd is buzzing now. Panthers in the offensive zone. Jones shoots the front and scores! They score! Marchand was in front. Incredible.
Chuskin with Landeskog. Here comes Brock Nelson. Back out for a shot by Landeskog, and then Chuskin scores! Walensky back the other way. Here's McKinnon. McKinnon cutting wide on the booster with a centering pass. Redirect by Lehkonen. They stop! The bounce in, and the Avalanche go back on top.
Draisaitl out to Woolman. Woolman shot. Stayed out. Kemper can't wrap up the rebound. McDavid throws it in front. And Kane scores! Red light goes on. No official indication. Last 5 years.
Well, you know what they always say. It's not how many you get, it's when you get them.
Oilers tied at 4. Here's Draisaitl. The blue shot. Power play goal. Edmonton needs just 10 seconds to regain the lead. It's 5-4.
Skates, kicks it along. It emerges. Nick Hague plays it behind the net, out in front. Score! It's over! Howden off the one-touch feed. Vegas wins it in overtime.
5-year-old captain Suzuki to Hudson. For line A. It ricochets and they score! Caulfield, a power play goal. Puck came to the crease for a moment. It was centered by Suzuki. A whack by Slavkovsky. Caulfield for Hudson. Carrier put it on net. Stopped by Thompson. He's out of the net. And they score! With Thompson down and out. Suzuki has tied it for Montreal.
For his defensive play.
The puck is free. And a great chance for Beauvillier. Ovechkin scores! Now he has that playoff overtime goal. What else can he do? Washington wins 3-2.
Kept it away from Dumoulin. Back up the boards. Slavin. In deep for Taylor Hall. Hall, cross ice. Score! Jankowski chips it up the boards.
That was another example of New Jersey patience through the neutral zone, able to make a play.
Here's Blake out in front with a shot. Score! It's down 3-2 as the Hurricanes score. Carolina 2 goals here in the second period. They have pulled to within 1. Score! It is now 3-3. Svechnikov ties it with his 5th goal of the series. Minute remaining on the power play. Gostisbehere to the far side, back across, too hard for Jarvis. Gostisbehere with it once again, to the far circle, score! Wins it, and sends the Hurricanes to the second round. Sebastian on the power play, 5-4 Carolina.
Risker to the net, it was kicked out by Kemper. Now Draisaitl, then McDavid. Funneled down low, a quick shot deflected home, and the Oilers are back in the game at 3-2. So the McDavid attack, pulled backdoor him. Perry with a swing and a miss. Now it's Woolman looking for McDavid, chips it out, Bouchard. Draisaitl loads up, Bouchard fires. Back to Draisaitl. Waits. Nugent-Hopkins. McDavid redirects in front. Stanley. Draisaitl scores! Series tied. Edmonton 4. LA 3. In overtime.
Tied at 1. Ball. Broberg chasing. Broberg in behind the net. Spins away from DeMello. Out in front. Score!
Behind the play penalty, they score. Oh, here they come again.
There's Braden Shen. Over the shot. Score! And Hellebuck able to make the stop on Walker. Sneaky attempt there. Here is Fowler with room. Score! See out of the box.
Well, a must-kill for the Jets. They got it done. You got to find a way to get one before the end of the period now.
There's Fox across ice. Score! It is now 5-1. Taranchenko beats Hellebuck. 4th goal of the period for St. Louis.
Playing in just 5 in the regular season, 58 in the AHL. Back for Rantanen. Rantanen, all kinds of room! He scores! Mikko Rantanen has Dallas on the board. Man advantage. And off the clock here in the 3rd period. Rantanen again! Rantanen scores! Off the skate of Gerard! The former Colorado Avalanche star has scored twice to tie it for Dallas. Power play for Dallas. They just tied it. A man up. Now trying to take the lead. Down low. Johnston scores! Wyatt Johnston with 3:56 to go.
Shen looks to clear. Held in by Sandberg for Pionk and now Domestikov. Domestikov. Score! Into the near corner board. Velarde looking to work it free. 8 seconds remaining. Off the stick of Buchnevich. Ehlers fanned on it. Down to 3. Ehlers cross ice. Score! Score! Perfetti with under 2 seconds remaining ties it. Out to the point, Pionk. Here's Fleury. Hard pass down low. Connor back up the boards for Pionk. Pionk shoots. Score! The Jets win it on the deflection. The Winnipeg Jets will move on to face the Dallas Stars.